This is LTV.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by DeCarolis Insurance Agency Incorporated, DeCarolisinsuranceagency.com, and by Enterprise Bank. Enterprise Bank creates success. EnterpriseBanking.com.
And there we are, live this afternoon on Inside Leominster. That's the name of the show. My name is Dean Mazzarella. I'm the mayor for the city, and got a little throat lozenge going here, so if I sound like I've got rocks in my mouth, it's just a lozenge. And don't call and say, do you have rocks in your head? Because that won't be nice, right? Hang up on anybody that calls and says that. She's nodding her head. Anyway, our phone number is 978-534-1626. And we have a guest today. Amanda will be with us in a couple of minutes to talk about some downtown small business projects. And yes, we have so much construction downtown. We thought we have some of the smaller projects wrapped up around Park Street and some of the other ones. So they are canceling the massive beer garden event. And I apologize for the any inconvenience for anybody, but we're going to be coming back bigger and better. And we'll explain. We've already started in the planning process for the bigger and better. And yeah, we've had a couple different variations of the beer fest, and then what we call the massive beer garden, where it's craft beer vendors only. Anyway. That's what's happening. I'll let you know about that. Tonight, right now, it's 4 o'clock until 5:30. Free Halloween costumes for the kids. So many of you were so generous about supporting and donating. You know, we started back early fall saying, hey, as you come across these costumes and you thought you were going to use them, and you thought the grandkids were going to use them. Then you thought you were going to pass them along. And then you thought the kid down the street was going to use it. And that never happened. It's time to donate them and get them into the hands of little kids. And if you've seen the prices of costumes this year, you know what I'm talking about. So there was actually a line waiting at the door. In fact, Amanda, if you could just tell Wendy to take just pictures of the backs of people's, we don't have to, no faces or anything, just, you know, kind of showing people in there, that would be helpful. And so I'm excited about that. And thank you to everyone that donated a costume. I know how it is. I do the same thing. I like leave them and I'm like, maybe next year I'll use this one. And, you know, maybe so-and-so needs one. And my grandkids will, you know, just move on with it and donate it. So that's what's happening there. Let's see, we're getting ready. So you can go on our website. It's Leominster Community Development on our Facebook page, or you can go to It's Happening in Leominster, and you can download this map, and it's got everyone, well, everybody that registered, there are quite a few here, for Leominster Frights. So that's a map that we put out every year. And you can take a picture of it and download it and drive around the city and look at different places and different homes and businesses that have decorated. And there's some beautiful, incredible displays out there. Clearly, people are really passionate about it. It's catching up to probably Christmas and just the money that people spend. And as soon as September came, they started decorating. For a lot of people, they need that extra time to do so. So that is available right now if you want to go to our website or to It's Happening in Leominster or to our Leominster Community Development page. Halloween Parade is coming up on October 25th. Trick or Treat is October 31st, and then we start the, I forget which year it is, but it's probably like 32 years of Spend the Holidays in Leominster, and a complete calendar of everything that's going on in the city. And Scott, did we get a date for Santa? Because I know Santa gets busy as it gets closer to the holidays, so I was just checking in. I know Kelly was going to give you a buzz. All right. Are we missing? We want to put out a bolo for Scott? Where'd he go? He's missing. That's okay. No, it's not a big deal. Thank you, though. We'll find out from him later. And as I said, Trick or Treat is... Do we have a date for Santa?
I haven't heard yet, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be the 2nd or 3rd
All right, well,
of December.
give Kelly a buzz or whatever. She's in. She'll get you squared away. And then the Festival of the Tree starts November 17th. So we have so much planned for the holidays. Eat your Wheaties, take your Geritol, and get ready, because you're going to need a little bit of rest. Because we're going to, by the time January gets here, you'll need a rest.
I have tentatively the 18th, but I got double.
18th. All right. Let Kelly know. All right. Taking a short break. And we'll be right back with more Inside Leominster.
3, 2, 1,
Wait, hold on.
go.
So I have a little citation, and I think everybody knows we first started seeing your post on social media a while ago, and we all thought you were a little crazy. Now we know you're a little crazy.
You know where the camera
Yeah, it's not the crazy, it's the excitement behind it. So we saw all that happening. And then the announcement that you were going to do bricks and mortar, which is a big step.
Yeah.
But we know you both, all three of you have, and your family and support friends, have a lot of faith in you, and we're happy that you came downtown. And therefore the name, I assume, the Main Squeeze, which is a really cool name.
It was actually came before we even knew we were going to be on Main Street. So universal alignment.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
So anyway, a little citation from all of us to you, congratulating you. And you can actually, there's truth, they have made truth to the fact that healthy things can taste good. Is that an easy way to explain this?
Yeah.
And they're trying to make you healthy, but we want you to come downtown, because it's a cool vibe in here, and they're going to treat you like you've known them all your life. You're like, do I know you? Right?
Yeah.
There you go. The Main Squeeze, right down. We have there's a very long sort of introduction, but they're at 43 Main Street, right downtown Leominster, and she's really working hard. She's got so many different kinds of juices. So you walk in, it's like, haven't been feeling good lately. A lot of our diet, a lot of the stuff that we eat, do not have the vitamins in it that we need. And, my grandfather would, everything came out of the garden. Everything was healthy. Nothing was processed food. Ate a little bit of bread, but not much. And today, we've shifted our diets. Mm-hmm. And so they have a juice for just about everything over there. 43 Main Street, the name of the business is the Main Squeeze. And we'll show the whole thing, right, at some point. Anyway, Amanda Curtis is my guest right now, and I want to welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Of course.
Is this your first time on?
No.
Kidding. Well, thank you for coming on.
Of course. Thank you.
So much to talk about. Let's start with the rail trail, because they're finishing up. Coats of blacktop, they put a base in, they had to dig out some unsuitable materials, dig up some old railroad tracks. Mm-hmm. Waiting for now the signage, is that what they're waiting for?
Yeah, signage. I believe all the landscaping is in, so once the signage is up, that's it.
So we should schedule a, early November, put your sweater on and come on down, and we'll do
Cut a ribbon.
A ribbon cutting. Or
Definitely.
We'll cut a rubber tire or something. Ooh. We'll take the inside, the old tires there. You ever get a flat on the road while you're riding your bike and have to replace it? No?
I did not.
Once it happened.
Yeah.
They sell those little kits. And I always wonder, the kit's like this big. And you're like, wonder if I can really fix my tire.
Yeah.
And it works. Yeah, you take it apart, and it's got a little patch kit, and
Perfect.
get your little pump that baby up, and you're on your way. Of course, everybody drives by, you're looking, you know, you got your bike flipped up, and got your cleats on, and everybody's, you know, looking at you like, this is good. Nobody ever offers to help, though. Not like a flat tire. Anyway, I don't even know where to start, but let's start with, we're working on the parking garage, which is the corner of Church and Merriam.
Yes.
And so I call it Parking Downtown 101, or Downtown Parking 101. And we've learned a lot about parking.
Yes.
And we've learned that when you offer free parking, it kind of opens itself up to what I call creative parking. So we had people running businesses where they would keep their vehicles in the parking garage. We have people that live in the area who like have a second car, and it's like, hey, this is a good place to leave it. It's free. So we've cleaned up, I would say, most of that. And so when we started working on the parking garage, we shut half down on top, half on the bottom, offered parking for parking passes downstairs, and then free parking upstairs. And there was almost nobody there.
Yeah.
I
don't
drove
know.
by. I keep driving by, and I'm like, where'd they go? Well, they kind of, you know, got a little bit pushed out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it went well. We started yesterday.
Yes.
It went well.
Yes. Yeah, and they're already, I mean, they're there. They're working on the garage. It's happening.
Yeah, so they're hoping a month. You know, it's probably going to be a little bit longer, but they're hoping a month.
Yeah.
And but we created some new spaces on Merriam Ave. So there's like 8 new spaces there, which people were parked at today, which is great.
Good.
And our downtown parking, I can't stress enough, if we don't provide spaces, convenient spaces for customers who are busy, who might be running an errand, who might be elderly, who might have kids, you know, those drive-up windows aren't there for no reason at all. Neither is those, you know, you pull into Walmart or Target, and, you know, you call them and say, I'm here, and they come flying out. You ever use those?
Hannaford to go.
I know you do. I know you do. That's right. You use them too, Scott? Yeah. Honest, the other day I felt bad. I think it was Target. I was going through the parking lot, and it was that lousy day, Tuesday. It was raining.
Yeah.
And I saw the lady coming out with a little bag, like this tiny little bag, like I don't know what was in it, but of course the person might have not been feeling well.
Absolutely.
So they might have got like, you know, Tylenol or something. And,
Yeah.
You know, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I think
they
that's
didn't make
the right
this
move.
poor girl come out. Well, I didn't see any tip exchange going on there either.
We're
so
not supposed
who knows?
to.
You're not?
Yeah. No, I don't
You're
think
not
so.
supposed to tip them? Really?
Yeah. You pay a fee for the service.
Guys.
So-
Oh, you do pay a fee?
Yeah, it's nothing crazy for Hannaford to go, which is
How
my
much
own
is, like,
personal
Hannaford
plug.
to
It's like $3, $5, depending on what you
What you
are
get.
buying.
So what
it's
if you
always
just get
groceries.
toothpaste?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't think I would use it for just toothpaste.
What do you think, Scott? 3%. A percentage. Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Can you call down to tell them I'll be there at 5 to pick up a thing of Skittles?
And they'll be so nice.
No?
They'll be so nice.
Oh, well, they always are.
They always are.
They're like the people who work at Chick-fil-A.
Sure.
It's like there's like the boot camp for Chick-fil-A people. Like, thank you for that. You're so happy.
Yeah.
You like Chick-fil-A, Scott?
I'm more of a Jollibee person.
A what?
Oh, a Jollibee.
Who's Jolly Bee?
Jollibee is a West Coast chain.
Oh, okay.
But they have some on the East Coast, and it's
Well,
fried chicken.
where's the nearest one?
I think Connecticut.
Well, I'm not going to drive to Connecticut, but if I would go by there,
I was telling Amanda that we got plenty of space. Leominster could be the first Jollibee in Massachusetts.
Jolly Bee.
I
Hey,
mean-
sounds good to me.
I'm always on board for food of any kind.
Now I'm hungry. I know. So we've got to keep those spots open. Those are critical to keep spots open so the customers can get in and out. And so we have the priority spots, and everybody knows that we've communicated, and then we've shown locations for employees where they park. And so everybody knows this is not new. We've been pushing this for months now. And so the parking lot is half closed. And I thought it was, I was counting cars and I'm like, there's something wrong here. There's too many cars at night in the parking garage. And where are they? Where are they? They clearly can't be working somewhere. And so anyway, we drilled down, no pun intended here, on the construction project. We drilled down, we found out that a lot of people there's just all kinds of creative parking situations.
Yeah.
There's a guy that's running a business, a rental. He rents cars.
That's wild.
Yeah. So,
it's creative.
I mean, good for him, but
Yeah.
I mean, we can't, we can't let him use the parking garage to run his business.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of situations like that. So downstairs, if you have a parking pass, you park for free. If you don't, you can go upstairs and park in the parking garage. You can park on School Street. You can park on Church Street. You can park on West Street for free. You can park on Merriam Ave. We've created 8 new parking spots. And there was, I don't know, 3 or 4 cars out of 8 there today, but I think it'll pick up more.
Yeah, definitely.
And we even told the school department, and the corner Grove Ave and Merriam. And I even told the school department today, I said, there's hardly anybody upstairs, so if you want to park there, go ahead.
Yeah.
There just was so few cars now that we've moved all that, the other stuff up. So, all right, tell us about, tomorrow we're going to do a little, can we do this live tomorrow, Mr. Scott, so we can advertise it? We're going to be here at about
11:30.
30. And we're going to do one more PSI? No, PSI, PSO, PSA, PSA. So we're going to do a public service announcement on an update on the parking lot, city parking lot on Mechanic Street, where right between the buildings of, say, where Benito's are and Hannigan Engineering and Brady's. So we're going to do a whole step-by-step, and basically the essence is the work's got to get done.
Yes, absolutely. And it will be really thorough tomorrow to show people why this is happening, to show them underneath the parking lot so they can see.
Right. And this has been going on. We've had public hearings. We have a number of hearings with engineers explaining this. It involves multiple agencies, state and federal, grants, engineering. It's been going on for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
And finally, then the last part of it is getting the money. We had to argue about they wanted to daylight it, to rip up the whole parking lot, leave it open so you could see the river, which is nice, but at the same time, what about all that parking? So it's not permanent, it's temporary. We won't be working on anybody else's property that I know of. What's the matter?
Nothing. Kelly just sent over the photo of the costume drop.
Oh, cool.
That's where I was.
Look at you. The man, he's just wearing so many hats today.
He is. He is.
He's wearing the chicken hat. What is it? The chicken place hat, the culinary. Oh, there you go.
That's what it looks like right now?
That's it. Well, I know there's people in there, but
They have, I was going to say the little
she must have
closet they
taken a
set
picture
up.
before we left. So there's some things on the stage. There's a lot of stuff there. It might not look like a ton,
It's a
but
lot.
it's all spread out.
Yeah.
There's
And there's
gotta
a
be-
nice little closet they made.
Yeah, there's a closet down in the back that you can't see. So we're not working on any private property. We're improving all of the properties that are out there in the end. So Monday, kind of explain what Monday will look like this coming Monday.
Yeah, so Monday, it's official. The parking lot will be closed beginning Monday, and they will start work in that location. They'll start mobilizing everything, and all of Manning Ave will stay open all of next week. Manning Ave will not close. The first phase of the project, it was originally going to close at the same time as that parking lot, half of it. But this time it will stay open until the 27th. So the following Monday is when that section of Manning Ave will close during the project.
And then the other side where it goes behind Rollstone Bank.
Yes. Yep. You're talking about through Mechanic, that parking lot right there.
Through Mechanic, the backside of Benito's.
Yes, backside of Hannigan Engineering. There'll be a lane that will be open so you can get from Mechanic Street all the way through to Rollstone Bank's parking lot out that way if you
But
wanted
at
to.
some point they're going to close that down.
They will. And we will keep people posted when that happens.
That's where the underground utilities are. So they're going to kind of phase this in.
And that will be for 20 days only.
Right. And what do I have on my phone? People are singing. Join live from Uganda. How did I end up with that? Oh, there I am again. Okay. And Again, we'll be working on city property. There's the map. You want to tell us what's on the map there?
Yeah, so this is the illustrious Flamingo Express route
Flamingo
map.
Express.
Flamingo Express. It's arrived. It's finally here.
See, I took it for a spin today.
I did drive around the parking lot yesterday. No big deal.
Yeah.
It was very
It takes
exciting.
a little getting used to.
It does.
It's you get in it, you think you're going to be driving around in a Mercedes or something.
Sure.
It's a golf cart.
It's a golf cart,
It's
but
a
without
road-worthy
power
golf
steering.
cart. It's
So
got
you're
steering. It's got blinkers.
It's-
So
yeah.
tell us what we're seeing on the map.
Yeah, so the map is the two important things that are on this map. One is that it's all of the municipal parking lots that you can use. And so anyone at any time can use any of these lots, and they're all numbered with addresses down at the bottom in the legend. The only one that there's an asterisk, if you will, is for parking lot 4, which is the courthouse one, that really
Right.
you can't park there until
Right.
after the courthouse is closed. But this is the route map that we kind of roughly laid out, that if anybody is parking in these lots and
We'll
they
come
want to
get
get
you.
to,
Yep.
exactly.
And we're going to put out a phone number.
The phone number's on there.
It's already on there.
ready to go. The
Yep.
phone is
There
live.
it is, 978-514-96, what is it?
9262.
So, and you don't have to wait. You just call
No.
us or text and say, hey, I'm over here at the parking garage or I'm behind C&M Pizza. I think the two busiest places will probably be the parking garage or the area between the churches on West Street.
Yeah.
And probably C&M.
Yep.
And that's where most people will be. And if they call or text, even if they're on their way,
Yeah,
it's like,
they do.
GPS says I'll be there at 7 o'clock.
Right.
We'll be there
Yep.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. We'll pick you up. We'll
If
drop you
can't
off.
wait
We'll pick you
want
up
to
later.
start walking because it's a nice night, we may
Sure.
pull up and say, hey, you want a lift?
Yeah. Yeah, they're enclosed. They're heated. They have headlights. They're ready.
Wipers, these are roadworthy.
Wipers, they
These
are
going to be
roadworthy.
registered vehicles.
They are.
978-534-1626. Amanda Curtis is my guest, and we're talking small business and construction projects. I know we've talked a lot about, what it's going to take to get there, but at the end of the day, it's going to be beautiful behind there.
It
It really
is.
is going to be kind of the cherry on the top of downtown. The brook. And just to summarize, we'll show the whole thing tomorrow. Are we doing this live tomorrow, Mr. Scott? We're going to do this live?
No, it's going to be pre-taped.
All right. So we'll do it so you can see it. In essence, the walls to the brook are coming down, and the floor, or should I say the deck, on the parking lot on Mechanic Street is also seen better days, and they both need to get done. And the sooner we start, the better. No matter when you start, it's a year
Right.
before the whole thing. We'll phase it in. Could be a little longer, could be a little sooner. But the reality is, the faster we get started, like there's no good time. You could start in
No.
the summer. It isn't going to change anything because it's a full year. So it needs to get done.
It definitely needs to
especially
get
after
done.
the last storm that we had in 2023.
Yeah.
We need to, we cannot avoid another big storm or rapid changes in temperatures.
Agreed. And
Can't
we have a
happen.
whole section that's already Jersey barriered off because it's got a sinkhole in
Right.
it. So let's not.
Yeah, so
Ignore.
we're lucky the state let us keep it open until, as long as they did because, we won't go there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we have this excellent tell us about this.
Oh,
It's the small
sure.
business brochure.
I'd love to Vanna White it for you.
There you go.
This is our small business directory. And so we started putting this together because we had one years ago, and it was really important for us to be able to have something. We know people like to come into City Hall and pick up these things so they know, what are the businesses that are here? Where can I go? We have started creating one for restaurants, and we've worked on some for like a house goods, home goods type of directory, but that kind of fell off the wayside for a while. But this has a whole bunch of our small mom and pop shops. A great example is Roots is on here because they're like a take and go. So most of these places you're going in, you're shopping, and you're leaving with clothing from Allen's, or you're going into American Dream Design, or
Stopped and got my sneakers there
City
today.
Music.
Got some
Yeah.
new sneakers and
Southern
socks
Daisies
and-
is not. Anyway, this is out of date, but we will update it again. But mass value. If you're going into George's Fine Jewelers,
That's right.
Gardner's Spot, I mean, it has.
We are fortunate, and I had this discussion this morning, actually 2 times this morning, about mom and pop's small local businesses, and how I did on my morning briefing how they're retiring, and some are retiring because there's no family members or nobody that is employed there that's interested in either buying it or running it, and then there's those who say, my family name's been on this for years and generations. I'm not taking any chances to sell it to somebody that might kind of take it in a different direction. That's not where I want to go, so I'm just going to retire. Well, when they retire, there goes another business. And so in some of the communities that I go through as part of business, as, you know, city business, there's nobody replacing the mom and pops. And so we're lucky that we still have a nice blend. They're not all in the same place. They're not all in downtown. But look at High Country Workwear, putting a new building up. Allen's is just, I was in there today and I'm like, thank goodness that this is still here.
Played Against Sports, that's another incredible gem.
You know, we're lucky, Cutiques and just Cutie Patooties. We're lucky we have all of these businesses that are here. And, you know, I don't think, it's strange, but I don't think, we would have to really make sure that somebody continues on with Allen's. And because that is such a treasure. And I think people that haven't been in a while need to take a visit into Allen's, because it's an amazing place.
It really is.
And he gets deals on things that I don't think he's like supposed to like sell them at those prices, but I think he gets, you know, deals on sometimes, a closeout, and he puts them out there. And he's got winter coats in there, he's got men's things. And I think it may have gotten like a reputation of having like older people's clothing in there. Not the case.
It's not.
It's got, and as far as scrubs and shirts and Leominster and school, you know, attire, he's got this ton of it in there. So if you haven't been in, take a walk in. I'm excited about the new High Country Workwear. It's so nice to go into a place. They know what, you tell them what you're looking for, they bring you right to it, they give you a couple options, and you're on your way. No hanging around and self-check and none of that.
No.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
And so the rail trail, that completes the Leominster side.
It does.
And the blacktop's down.
It is.
And we're just waiting for some signage and taking down that fence.
Yes.
And we can start using it.
Yes.
Exciting.
It is exciting. Yeah, Fitchburg's End, they're up against some challenges right now, but there's hopefully, maybe by 2028, theirs will be.
Well, at MassDOT, we passed the money for it.
Yeah.
And then there was some glitches in some of the, at MassDOT or MBDA, which we called and took care of that for them.
Yeah.
So keep the thing moving.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, so it's important. You know, while you're here, we can talk small business. It's important. I say the Greendale Mall on 290, it's empty and it's now on Amazon. And I get how easy and convenient Amazon is, or any of these online platforms. I get it. You don't do anything. You can reorder something by hitting a button. They pretty much know when your toilet paper's up. They know when you're, right? And you just hit the button. It's like, yeah, just send another, you know. They got it timed up. But having said that, there are things that you can't get, you know, small businesses that don't sell. But on the other hand, there are lots of things that you can get from small business. And that's where, I'm not saying you spend every dime, but
no, but it's important.
Help out. Spend
absolutely.
Something. Or there'll be vacant stores.
Yes.
And people say, well, why are all these, what's with all the vacancies? Downtown's dying. And there's an answer for that. Right now, we're in good shape. We have well, we haven't had any empties in a while, but we do now. And I'm sure there'll be interest in it.
Yes.
So we'll see what comes.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, it's nice to drive around the city and see small computer companies and small business still, you know, thriving here in the city.
Yeah, agreed, for sure.
So, all right, what else? We have our Leominster events brochure here, if anybody's interested in it. Amanda had the brochure you could stop by City Hall and get that. And then we have It's Happening in Leominster. Explain what that is.
Oh, so It's Happening in Leominster, we started that because we had a conversation about trying to compile a list of all of the things that are happening, but not replacing a newspaper, because I think you said the word newspaper and I got real nervous. But this is a way for us to share one spot where you can share information about the Leominster's events, the rec department's events, and then city-hosted events, But additionally, we do all of these highlights of all the good things happening in the city. So a lot of the times it might be about our fire department, or it might be about something that's happened at a local organization.
Replace your batteries. It's October. It's time to replace your batteries.
Some
and
little
your smoke
snippets of
detectors.
information, yep. But then others we highlight, like local nonprofits. We might highlight something that they're doing.
What was on LTV, or a show that was on, or a fundraiser. Or,
Yes.
Now, the hard copy, which is you can get in print, obviously we don't change that.
No.
However, we are online, so that's easy to, and some businesses will post things on it.
Yes.
You know, maybe they didn't get in on something and they're like, hey, I'm still part of this, you know. Caller, welcome to the show.
Hey, Dina.
Hey, there's our star.
There
Are you going to
she
be the
is.
star of the show tomorrow?
I think she should be.
Yes, I am.
That's what I heard. We're going to be at Aspire, right?
We are.
Are you coming to Amanda?
I am. I'll be there.
Amanda will be there signing autographs.
I saw Lindy's mom today at Nancy at Hanford.
At Hannaford. And were you polite and helpful?
Of course she was.
Yes.
Good.
She gave me a kiss and said, "How you doing?"
A tip.
A kiss.
A kiss?
Oh, she's-
All right.
well, now
a
I'm
kiss
not sure.
or a tip? Did she give you a tip?
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. Huh?
Bye.
Crystal's going to be a big shot tomorrow.
She is going to be a big shot. I'm excited.
She's like maitre d' kind of MC.
I would dare say, is mayor.
Of Aspire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. she's
978-534-1626. Amanda Curtis here. Works for the city and a downtown development coordinator. There's no such thing as a one thing. You go to work and do the same thing every day. It's always different.
I was testing out walkie-talkies today for the Flamingo
You
Express.
were?
Yes, sir.
When do we have a development review board? Is next week, is it? And we've got a
Yes.
couple new projects there.
Yeah.
Sound pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And so lots go on. There's a lot to do to support local businesses.
Absolutely.
And you're an ambassador at the chamber, so you do the grand openings and all of that stuff, which is good stuff. And then you go out with Scott and visit businesses. And so it's a busy business.
It
all right.
is.
Let me, don't you go anywhere.
All
You
right.
can stay here as the assistant to the assistant to the assistant. Oh, Rail Trail brochure.
Yes.
I'll let you do that.
Oh, sure.
Ms. Vanna White.
Another Vanna opportunity. This is the Rail Trail brochure. So this
See how
is.
she did that?
I've had some experience. I'm a short version of Vanna. But no, their brochure, we had put together explicitly just to kind of explain to people, this is what the rail trail is, this is the end goal, this is how long it will be, this is the intent behind it, was to connect Fitchburg and Leominster downtowns. And then inside, they put a little piece about they're always looking for sponsors, because really, right now, the only way that we can maintain the trail to keep it plowed and all of the landscaping that needs to happen is through the current license and lease agreements that we have with our abutters.
Yeah, there's some people that lease some of our land. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep. So that's the only way that we are able to afford that at the moment. So they're always looking for people to help them. And then it has a little map of the route on the back. And they also, just as a little plug for them too, they have started to make an event. They would like to now. They do an event every year now.
Yep.
That's for the community. It's
Yep.
a community ride or a community walk, but they want to tag it on to Starburst again next year.
Oh, that was good. That was
and
a good
they did the bike valet,
They valeted
which
the
was
things. They did decorating and all that. That worked out pretty good.
It did. The bike valet was awesome.
So you get your brochure.
Yes.
Tell you the whole history behind.
I have two. I only have
rail
so many
trail?
hands, so
What's
I don't
that?
know how many more you're going to hand me.
No, that's okay.
My hands are
No.
little.
And the other rack card that we have is Shoreland Farms, open 10 to 5 every day. And then they're going to shift. They'll cycle out soon, and they'll go to just weekends, and then they'll start opening for the, they do the light show.
Yeah.
I had moms and dads say, we go up there, especially people who live near.
Yeah.
Like every night our kids want to go, like every night they want to go see the light show. So that'll be back. They'll be selling Christmas trees. And so a busy time. Now we're really going to start shifting gears next week when we start with the Halloween parade and then the actual day of Halloween. And then after that, it's just, and people ask like, what are you talking about the Festival of Trees in August for? I said, because as soon as this happens, it's going to go quick. 978-534-1626. Let's do some, did that. let's see. Don't go anywhere. Oh, our yard waste, we started picking up on the 6th. So on regular rubbish day, you can start putting out your yard and leaf waste out at the curb on your rubbish day. Yeah, still time to get down. 5:30 ends the Halloween. Is it Halloween or Halloween?
I call it Halloween.
It's Halloween. It's not Halloween. Halloween costume giveaway. It's this afternoon. It's available first come, first serve. And it's all free costumes at City Hall. John R. Tate at City Hall. We're also having the Holy Family Annual Bazaar. I love church bazaars. That's coming up this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday 10 to 4, Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3. And then they start this whole countdown to Christmas fair, which starts on October 24th. So coming quick. Stand-up comedy tomorrow night. And let's see, that's at the John R. Tate Auditorium. A place is used for everything. And doors open at 6:30. And it's PG. So you don't have to worry about who you take with you. It's $25, snacks included. It's to support North Star Family Services. And they also have, it's the beginning. They're going to showcase the raffle items. And you've got till the 20-something to bid on it, I believe. 24th. And then the Leominster Police are having a DEA National Drug Take-Back, October 25th, 10 to 2 at the Leominster Police Department. Tons of things at the rec department, tons of things at the library, leominster-ma.gov, and then you can pick whatever you want. Yeah, Christmas in Arcadia, November 14th and 15th. St. Leo's Holiday Fair, 10 to 3 on November 18th. You could donate blood on November 25th. Just call our office, and we'll hook you up with somebody from the health department, and they'll get your name and tell you how to log on. If you're heading to the public library tomorrow, oh, look at that. We got Caroling on the Common. They're coming back again. They did a great job last year.
They did.
December 15th, 4 to 5 o'clock. And tomorrow, the 17th of the month, multilingual stories and playtime at 10 o'clock at the public library. And then preschool, me, you, and we at 10 o'clock also. And then preschool drop-in craft from 10 to 12 on Saturday. And then we're open on Sundays. Don't forget that. All right, we should do some slides. Sound good to you back there? Okay. Let me get my remote. All right, Amanda, here we go.
I'm ready.
I clicked. Nothing happened. All right, go ahead. You can read these.
Oh, sure.
It's National... Go ahead.
Conflict Resolution Day. Get Smart About Credit Day. International Credit Union Day. National Bosses Day. Just can we pretend that that's tomorrow, and then we'll make up for it. Okay. National Department Store Day, Spirit Day.
Yeah, and I went to a department store today, a local department store.
Local.
To get my
department
knickers.
Store. Spirit Day.
Spirit Day.
And World Allergy Awareness Day.
And you should be aware of your allergies.
You should. You should.
Wonder if they have a juice for that over there at. I can't have blackberries because I'm allergic to them. So.
Anything with ginger.
Ginger? You're allergic to?
No, anything with ginger helps your.
Oh yeah, ginger's. You put enough sugar on it, it tastes pretty good. But see, he knows what I'm talking about. All right. Oops. I don't know, what was that? I'll try to go back.
I don't know.
This thing does this every week. I'm not sure what it's doing. Oh, there's our project update. Tons of projects, grants. We signed $1 million grant today for Barrett Park. DPW working on Safe Routes to School grant. I think she's submitting that tomorrow. $7.8 million HUD grant for flood damage, dam repair. We've got so many projects coming up. And here's pictures of the week. And I never know what's on here, so here we go. Water main project on West Street continues. Great use of our ARBA funds. We're really accelerating the pipes. Some of the pipes, we have replaced a lot of pipes. We've done so much work to the system. But you can't, it's like there's so many older pipes, you got to phase it in or it just becomes cost prohibitive. But we're making significant progress. So court gets a new front entrance. It's all handicap accessible now. It's all new sidewalks. So it's going to look really nice over there at the court. And we have technical review last week, and and now we got even more projects coming up. So good stuff. Another new business coming, and what we do is get together with the proponent of the project and go through it with each department, just to make sure there's no surprises on either end. Okay. Okay. Remembering those lost to domestic violence, an empty place at the table. They set this up every year. And, you know, as people walk by, they look at the names on the dishes and everything, and it's quite moving. And I appreciate the fact that they, YWCA comes every year to, you know, to set this up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It is.
And didn't we have fun at the tractor parade? I'll tell you, I felt like a little kid at the tractor parade. We had just had an absolute ball, had lots of fun, and people stayed. It's like forever. They just didn't want to leave. So it was good fun. Yes, so many tractors. Hey, if we're looking to buy a tractor, we can get you one set up. Thank you to Kathy and Jerry for helping us with the day of the tractor parade. We supplied, the mayor's office supplied donuts and coffee, I think, or cider, and they came all the way from Colorado. How's that? Pretty good?
It's pretty committed.
Yeah. And today we signed off on the contract for the Barrett Park Dam, which has been a long process to get that money. So that's good news. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Leggett Hill Water Tank is finally getting a paint job. And, you know, these things need maintenance. You can't just let them go. And I think we're back to the main squeeze. And look what it is. Tell us, everybody. Let me do the drum roll.
It's here. I'm
here.
just so excited that it's finally here. It will have something that identifies it as a Flamingo Express.
Yeah, we'll have signs on them.
So,
They're going to be lettered.
Most people probably won't hop in that just casually, but
Yeah, but it's going to be fun hauling
Yeah.
people around the city
Yeah.
with the Flamingo Express. I was driving around today just trying to understand it.
yeah.
Brad's going to drive it. We've got some drivers lined up.
Got a couple of drivers lined up for
do some in
sure.
the morning and some in the afternoon.
We tested out the walkie-talkies. They do reach to Adam Street. That's a little...
Adam 12. Did you say 10-4 on the radio?
I did not. I did
You
say
did?
copy.
Copy.
I said
Copy
copy a
that?
couple of times.
That's good. You feel
I'm
like
not allowed to have the walkie-talkies. I've decided. I have way too much fun with them that I won't use them
Well,
professionally.
well,
Prank some people.
Thank you for coming on with us.
Thank you.
We'll be here again tomorrow. To
Yes.
give a PSA on exactly what we know, because things not change. It's just, you know, people sometimes comment on everything and confuse people.
Yeah.
The wrong information gets out, and we want to make sure we're proactive in getting proper information out there.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back to wrap this show up there, Mr. Scott. We'll be. See how I have two pins?
My name is Nancy Trout, and I am one of the very proud board members of Shoalin Farms, a friend of Shoalin Farms. The harvest was just so abundant and so gorgeous this year. We had just such beautiful apples, and it was such a recovery from last year where the harvest wasn't very good that we really wanted to celebrate and, you know, spread it out over a couple days, have a, you know, just some real like kids games, focus more on kids and the apple picking and what we were able to get out of the orchard this year, and just, you know, make it a full weekend. I would say we have run the gamut of New England weather this weekend. Yesterday, everybody was in T-shirts and shorts. Of course, they started the morning with jackets and then changed to T-shirts and shorts and then had jackets on again by the afternoon. And this morning, we're all looking for, you know, hot coffee and mittens. We kind of switched things up a little bit this year. We really took a look at, you know, what the feedback that we had gotten from people and the different attendance that we had. And so we've talked about it a lot this year, and the planning started for this one probably during the summer. As you can see, it's not a huge festival. It was more focused on kids' games and kids' activities, and less on vendors and things like that. So it was a little different. So the planning, like I said, it kind of started happening over the summer, and just in response to what we had heard from our customers. I think next year, I think what we're probably looking to do is more celebrations like this instead of a large festival, and do more of them throughout the year, and just all the different products that we have throughout the year, the blueberries and the raspberries and the peaches, and do more things throughout the year.
That's right. Let's have a raspberry, blueberry festival. Everything has to be made with raspberries and blueberries. And she did a great job. She set up the labyrinth up there, have great volunteers. But if you're looking for an opportunity to volunteer, and there's many different ways to volunteer, it's marketing and advertising and pruning tree. There's, you could give an hour a week. If you went up and said, look, I have an hour a week, or my family has 2 hours a week to give. What is a project that myself and my family, my kids at this age and that age, what's a project that we could do to really be beneficial to Shoreland Farms? And they'll, believe me, they have enough to do up there. They'll get you hooked in. And they have a store, and there's so much that goes on. It's year round, and they have so much going on. They could always use your help. So even if it's, even if you want to help to come up with some ideas on other events that we can have up at Shoreland, we started our events 20 plus years ago, long before all these other orchards started doing events. Prior to that, it was pick your own. They had vegetables at then we started doing these. We actually started, the food truck actually started up there. So I'll give you a little hint here, Scott. Next year, the food truck festival and the craft beer festival will be on the same day. How's that? We're just getting, all these events, and there's just too much going on. So that is the, the plan for a little bit now has been to kind of merge those two events. We did the Cannoli Fest. Although, I don't know. I mean, we've been lucky when we had the Cannoli Fest, but it was in October. It can get cold. We merged that with the Italian Fest. I wouldn't mind, even if it was a small event, to have another Cannoli Fest, just cannolis. But our phone number is 978-534-1626. This is a 1-hour show. It's a call-in. You can ask any question you want. I don't have anything planned for the rest of the show, but I'll keep updating you on things that are happening. So this is a good time if you do want to call. You don't have to call. You can email us. You can call and stay off the air. You don't have to come on. We have podcast abilities here at LTV, where if you join as a member, what's it cost to become a member?
So if you live here in Leominster or work in Leominster, it's 30. 50 for non-resident.
So $30 if you live here, $50 non-resident, and then they'll train you. They're not going to just stick in the room and say, yeah, hit a bunch of buttons. They'll actually train you to use the equipment here at LTV. And it seems to be the trend. Podcast. Everybody's got I don't have a podcast, but everybody's got a podcast. Also, I want to remind you at 6:30 on Wednesday nights, we do Mayors and Friends. You know what that is? We read stories. We read short stories at 6:30. Denise Sutton's show, just before it, I think. And we read stories, just little short stories. And it well received. People like it. We're going to keep doing it around the holidays, different traditions for different ethnic and religious groups. We'll be changing around on Wednesday nights, halfway through. As we are just a couple of minutes left here at Inside Leominster. And so I did go up. I know that we got some complaints about the traffic signals up in North Leominster, particularly coming out of Prospect Street, taking the left to go down. So I spent a few days up there at peak hours. Peak hours, 4 to 6 o'clock, say. And it could have been a glitch. Could have been the fire department went out and they set off those lights. Could have been an accident. Could have been the school buses. Whatever it was the lights, from what we could see, were functioning just fine. So we did check that out for those that maybe saw some of those posts on, on Facebook. So, yes, get that tree. Are you guys going to do a tree for Festival of Trees this year? Yeah, come on. Get in that spirit. Everybody's got a tree. Everybody's got like 6 trees. Get them down to City Hall. You can get some you can find some, you can do it without spending a ton of money. And it's fun. So before everything gets too busy, find out watch for our Spend the Holidays in Leominster schedule, so that way you can mark off your calendar. And that way you don't say, oh no, December 6th, I forgot that it was the stroll that day. But we'll have that out to you and available soon. But more importantly, think about what you want to get done, the things that you want, the concerts you want to go to, the church fairs that you want to go to. If you make a plan from here on in until the end of the year, you're going to get to most things. I mean, it happens to me where some days I have 2 or 3 things at the same time. But one might start at 9, but it finishes at 11, so I have between 9 and 11 to get there. And a lot of things line up that way. You'd be surprised how many things you can get to. So we want to make sure that you have that list, and want to make sure you can get to the things that you want to get to. But most importantly, start planning now your holidays. It's like making a list. I remember people getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh my word, it's like 4 weeks away. It's like cranberry sauce, stuffing. But they're organized. And when you're not organized, it takes away from the fun. So if you would like a treat, we're going to be set up by the 17th. So as you're going through things, kind of like the Halloween costumes, as you're going through things, put it aside. If you come across some decorations, maybe a yard sale or marketplace or eBay, and you find this tree and you're like, are you kidding me, this tree? Like, some people have like 10 trees and they're getting rid of a couple, or they're downsizing, so they had a big tree, and you could purchase for reasonable price and get some decorations. So any questions at all, 978-534-7500, extension 0 at City Hall. We'll be here tomorrow, and we'll update everybody on the construction projects downtown as it relates to parking. We have gone, I think, this team, working together, all of us, it's been constant. We want to make sure the businesses survive. We want to make sure people aren't scared off and don't come to the restaurants. We want to make sure that everything is cohesive. And so we've taken each plan and overdone it and took another look at it and brought the engineers in and then the contractor. And so we are now at that point where we've overthought this thing to the maximum. And we're at that point now where we've done the parking surveys. We know how many cars there are, at which time of day. We know where they're parked. And so we are now comfortable with, yeah, this works. This is not. And the other thing that was happening is we've got to kind of move away from the employees taking up the spots of the customers, right? I mean, that's a no-no. You have an entrance here for customers, you have one from employees. But people just won't, in the middle of winter, they're like, I won't do it. I will not, I won't do this. I'm going to park, the other side of town, or I got to park way back in the garage, but my business is down here. But somebody who works downtown is parking in a parking spot for 3 and 4 hours. I mean, we even found people that were there all day, like all day, just leaving their cars. How could you do that? I mean, if you have customers, where are your customers parking? So I think we fixed all that. We've got just another minute. How much time do we have left here, Mr. Producer?
We have about a minute and a half.
It says a minute and a half before we wrap up our latest issue and show edition of Inside Leominster. And we're going to sync in for Santa, and we've confirmed for December.
Not yet.
But you're in communication with Miss Kelly. All right. So another half hour left. If you're just turning this on, you're watching on your phone, we're giving away. We've had so many people so generously donate Halloween costumes. They're all at City Hall right now, the John R. Tate Auditorium. They're free. So if you go in and you see something and it looks like it's going to fit your kid, it looks like some of the adults, and it's something that you're really going to use, you're going to go to a party, or you're going to go out trick-or-treating, whatever it might be, please feel free to take it. So generosity is incredible in the city. It is amazing how generous people really are, and some of our businesses, and some of our homeowners, and some of the people that just live here are amazing. And we thank them for it. Otherwise, we couldn't do it. We are just about done here at Inside Leominster. I want to thank you for watching. We've got a great crew who we were with today, at least once. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning to do that, like, final episode of, you know, the why is it that we have to do this? What's the conditions? We'll have all the right people here to explain the project. So we're all out of time here at Inside Leominster. Thanks for watching. Good night. God bless you. Remember, the world is run by those who show up. Thanks for showing up. Good night.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by DeCarolis Insurance Agency Incorporated, DeCarolisInsuranceAgency.com, and by Enterprise Bank. Enterprise Bank creates success. EnterpriseBanking.com.
This is LTV.